another video. Today is Throwback Thursday, and if you don't know what Throwback Thursday is, here on my channel every Thursday we do a makeup tutorial featuring older palettes, or a Throwback Thursday palette, if you will. And it just encourages you guys to break your old not break it. It just encourages you guys to bring out your old collections and dust off these old little palettes that we used to love so much when they were for sale, and really, you know, give them the attention they deserve. So today's tutorial is with the Too Faced Pretty Rebel palette. I also try out the Anastasia cream contouring palette for the first time because I just got this. Don't look at the fingerprint. Yeah, a lot of fun stuff in this video. Let's go ahead and get started. First we need to prime our lids. You guys know the drill. We're going to take the MUA eyeshadow primer. You guys can get this at CVS. They are so nice, y'all. This primer I'm like obsessed with. We're gonna grab a little bit of Dainty right here because we're such dainty young lasses. Are lasses boys? Young lass. Yeah, those are boys. And I'm gonna pop this on my lid first as a nice little base. Think of it as like a safeguard for your blending. It's gonna help the shadow from getting like sticky and stuck and get those little like slits, you know what I'm saying? I'd also go ahead and put a little bit extra on your highlight area right now, since that's, you know, it's gonna be our highlight shade, so you can probably just go ahead and get that out of the way. Next, with the E35 brush, I want to take a little bit of Charming. Make sure you tap off any excess, like on the back of your hand or just whatever. Like, look how much came off. That would be on your cheeks if we didn't just tap that off. And also, we really don't want this shade to be too dark going into the crease because, you know, less is more. We want to work up to the darker. So I'm just gonna take this and I'm gonna start buffing into my crease section there. Try and keep your eyes open. Keeping your eyes open will really keep a gauge on how far your crease is going, because when you're closed and you're just kind of going, you really can't tell, but when your eyes are open you can really see. So I try to just hover right above my lid there. And also that highlight shade that we laid down is really helping to blend out this brown and keep it from getting too dark. Next, grabbing a flat shader brush, I'm going to give it a little spritz with my L'Oreal Infallible spray here, just to wet the brush, but you can just use water or Max Fix Plus, whatever you have. I kind of want to just use the shit out of Investigator on my face right now. I love these old, like, olivey antique golds. Yeah. And we're going to take that, and I'm going to bring that onto the inner half of the eye. Oh, mama. That's what I'm talking about. And then I'm going to flip that brush over and take Girly, which, here we go. And this I just want to lay on the outer half of where we were placing that gold. And you can bring it on into the middle or however far as you think you want it. And then I'm going to take one of my absolute favorite Sigma brushes. You guys know about this. This is the Blending E36. This little guy is my little hooded eye babe. He is so fetch for anyone with hooded eyes, and I'm going to show you why. So we're going to take a little bit of Charming again. I love this brush because it fits so perfectly right in your crease, and for anyone who has hooded eyes, you know you don't have a lot of room to get those dark colors in there without it just being your entire lid. So brushes like this are just so fantastic because you can literally just like keep your eyes open and still do your crease, and just, it's just magic, people. If you have hard times with adding color or smokiness or any dimension or depth to your shadows, try either this brush or find a similar brush. Then I'm going to take the Sigma Line and Lace liquid liner. This is my new holy grail liquid liner. I will never switch. It is so long freaking wearing, and the brush is like so perfect and teeny. Yes. Then I'm going to take this MUA Cosmetics double liner, but I'm just going to take the pencil end. I'm just going to pop this on my lower waterline here. For mascara, I'm first going to take my Tarte Lights Camera Lashes Mascara. I'm going to be using the lashes I've been loving lately. These are Vamptress by Voss Cosmetics. Okay, so there are the eyes. Aren't they pretty? Yes. Now let's move on to the rest of the face. I'm first going to do a little moisturization. The Garnier Skin Active Clearly Bright Moisturizer. I just got this. Doesn't that give like a lovely glow? So now that our moisturizer has set in, I first want to apply a drop of my IT Cosmetics CC cream. This is the Illuminating and it's in the shade Medium. And as I told you guys in a previous video, I'm really digging this as a primer because it really helps to cover up my acne scarring and a lot of the discoloration that I have. Next for foundation, I want to do a mix of two. I'm going to mix the L'Oreal Infallible Foundation. Y'all know how I feel about this. And if you don't, watch my haul. With my Too Faced Born This Way foundation. So this is the Warm Nude and this is 103 Natural Buff. So I've got a pump of both on my backhand. This is from Ricky's Beauty NYC. It looks like a beauty blender, but it's not. And as per usual, I'm just going to start stippling this everywhere. I always kind of start out on my cheeks or wherever most of my acne scars are because that's where I want the most coverage. So I kind of will distribute the most product there and then just bounce around and even it out everywhere else. Now I want to use the Anastasia Cream Contour Palette. Alok just bought this for me yesterday, so thank you, Alok. I want to try this new Sigma brush. This is the Extreme Structure Contour, so I think it's the perfect time to try this out. I'm gonna do Java just because I have no idea what I'm doing yet. And it looks like I could probably mess up with Java and it would be okay. So be kind, you guys. I've never used this before. Okay, and then I'm just going to take my little beauty blender guy and roll it on in. It is a good oh yes, I like that. Wasn't expecting that. Okay guys, be gentle on me. It does blend out very well. Like I put on way too much product and it's pretty easy to get it to calm back down into like normal product. And then I want to use some of the yellow one underneath my eyes or in my highlight area. A little there, a little here, and then a little here. Oh my god, I love that. That's so cool. And then last for concealer, I'm going to take a little bit of my Maybelline Fit Me under the eyes before we set all of this. Okay, so real quick, I just want to let this all bake or cook, if you will. This is the Airspun Translucent Powder. So I'm going to get that on my sponge and just press it right on top. Okay, so I'm going to go chill with this on my face for about 5 to 10 minutes. I'm gonna eat some french fries, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. And then I'll be back to show you the rest of the face. Okay, so I just finished letting myself bake, I don't know. And now we're going to dust this all off. I'm gonna take this brush here. This is the Sigma Small Duo Fiber F55 brush. And I'm first just gonna kind of knock all of this powder off. I'm gonna take my L'Oreal Infallible Powder. This is the shade 300, and I'm just going to press. And I like to press my powder into my skin as opposed to swirling it on. I want to take, I think I'll just go simple and do a little bit of charming on my lower lash line. I'm just going to run that right there in between my lower lashes. Now following up with the powder contour palette from Anastasia, just a light shade, because this, though I like this, it's not enough for what I wanted for this look, and I really haven't played enough with the cream palette to get the desired look that I wanted, so, you know. So grabbing the middle shade with my soft angled F23 brush. And just because I'm feeling excessive, I'm gonna take whatever's left of my banana powder here. For blush, I want to take a little bit of NYX's Angel blush. And then lastly for the lips, I want to take this new Colourpop liquid matte lip, and this is in the shade, what is this? Platform. And I haven't even swatched these yet, so I don't even know what it's gonna look like on. Hopefully it matches. And that concludes this week's Throwback Thursday, fam. I really hope you all enjoyed this look. Please don't forget to give me a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't, because we're a big fam here and I love you guys. Thank you guys for watching. I love you, and I'll talk to you again soon. Bye!